Oh.
From beautiful South Florida, here's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he returns this to the 22.
That's a lot of noise. He can start in there.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. He's got daylight. Jonathan Taylor. And touchdown, Cleveland. Jonathan Taylor.
He's cut the game, JT. Way to kick it off.
With his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Way to kick it off, JT.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
like
in the
that.
circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's really good play design right there. It's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route.
but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. They'll look to throw again. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Look at this Browns defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The Dolphins at 7-1 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. He'll look to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Browns' 11-yard line.
Back to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we're trying to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Everybody would have
That's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready,
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You talk about this Miami defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
First and 10, Taylor now. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1.
Oh, my God.
Midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get the hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are a first or a second seed come playoff time.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. 55 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 13. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Browns drive about to get started. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think he's free going down the left side? It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not right now, cuz.
A lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Mason Graham able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great.
Oh, wow, I fish catch that. That was
He
a
will
touchdown.
take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. Now the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play.
Why the hell did you jump on in and start wondering?
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the draw is Taylor. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 144 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready? Moving my team. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes
Ready to get it off.
but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
McPherson on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may give me an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 2nd and 9 now. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So this defense, they get their first interception of the game, and since they were in plus territory, didn't have too terribly far to go, but they take it all the way into the end zone.
And you intercepted in that close, you're automatically thinking 6 points the other way. But what I like most about it is how the defense rallied, got up on their blocks, and didn't commit any penalties as well.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll audible to something else.
Mustang 19. Yes, let's go.
They're going to look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, that's a that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack.
That's what you did. Okay.
They were in the top 5 in sacks.
You sub it into that, no problem.
That's their third one in this
I got
game.
something for that. Keep doing that thing.
Pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Got it.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy.
That seems lit.
Up again, 3rd and long now.
Yeah, that worked out good.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to loft one.
That seems distance here.
That's caught at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are able to add on to that lead.
Get out of man-to-man.
McPherson up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Viking 18! Tracking 60!
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Consecutive catches for him, that good for 11.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Ready up! Warriors, 70. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's get that touch. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, break down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Dolphins 28. Ryan Fitzgerald set.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Intended for David Njoku. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Motion man is Shakir. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd down and 1.
Let's go. Kennedy Ryan. Cup 19. Cup 19. Devin Pirates. Devin Pirates.
They'll look to throw here. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Browns send out their punter now.
Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves it with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Got a man running to his stride. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going into bounds. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch in quarter number 3.
Come 19! Come 19! Ready? Panther 60! Panther 60!
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, God. Why did they let me jump?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here we go, Shaq! Cowboy 80!
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Open man is Waddle complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablet.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Mason Graham able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
The middle, it's complete. That'll give them 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Achane. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Now back to throw. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Cowboy 18. Dragon 60. Let's go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Browns 38, Dolphins 35. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 156 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go.
In motion goes the tight end. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's the tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready. Buffalo 18. 19. Target.
They give to Taylor out of the
Dolphins.
gun. Gets through, and now an opening. And he is into the end zone.
What you say?
Cleveland. Jonathan Taylor, 38 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Dolphins 35. McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right, partner. They were bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up,
And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded just inside the 30. A very good return there, giving an even 20 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I was on you. Gotta keep that.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can
come on.
more sustained drive.
Make the tackle.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have
the
to
tackle,
you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th.
Throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained.
What time we could nigga come up? Oh, this nigga did this shit on purpose, yo. All